situation that we had to get out to y'all. Because remember, we believe that as we were building this channel, that we keep you guys informed, educated, and informed on what's going on in our communities, so that when voting time comes, you guys understand what's going on in the cities and what's going on into because our police departments. Listen, we believe that one video at a time, we want to reshape policing for a better tomorrow. So, with that, please ring that bell, hit that like button, and I want you to please make comments. We want to hear from you guys. We want to communicate with you guys. But let's get to the facts of what's going on again. And this is graphic, this content. If you're not one that doesn't like too much graphics, or you know what I'm saying, shootings or anything like that, may not be a video for you. Let's go. Let's get it. You can hear all the people.
What the f?
You can clearly see, chat, that this man was thrown to the ground. And as he's thrown to the ground, he's kind of like curled up a little bit with three other cops over him. And one of the police officers is standing over him with the gun pointed to his head. Now remember, he's on the ground. He doesn't have anybody in a headlock. He doesn't have any, he's not fighting. He can't, it's over. It's done. They got him down to the ground. That cop literally leans over with his gun. As that cop throws him to the ground and is holding him down, he shoots the guy 3 times. In fact, when he shoots, the other officer jumps back because as he's shooting, the other officer has his hand on his body. This other officer, I don't know what he was thinking. He was probably just so mad and so angry, can't control himself, that he just lets off 3 shots and murders this guy. This was a cold-blooded killing. There was no reason whatsoever. This man was not standing up. This man was not coming towards them. This man was laying on his back. In fact, he was just thrown on his back, and he was being held down by other police officers. When this other cop walks over and leans over with his gun pointed at him and just lets off. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Out of all the police departments in America right now that have body cams, guess one that don't have one? Madison. You can't make this up, chat. I will guarantee if we look up, they're hiding the cop's identity right now. But I guarantee you, once we get this body cam, we're going to find out that this police officer that shot him has a record a mile long. of disciplinary, complaint after complaint after complaint. No cop just leans over and shoots somebody, not one time, but 3 times in the face if he ain't got some anger issues. Chat, I've been doing this too long now. I've watched hundreds of videos. I truly this is why I'm here, chat. This is why you're here. This is why you log on with us week in and week out. Why? Because we need change. We need to reform. Every police department in America needs to be reformed, and there needs to be new policies. We need to make them start getting their own insurance so they're accountable, so there's some skin in the game. No longer care. I'm telling you, cities are going to start pulling out. There's that if they don't get this guy for murder, it's going to be a $10 million, $15 million, $30 million lawsuit against the city. Mark my words. See, here they are. They're wrestling with them. A couple of cops, 3 cops now. Throw them to the ground right here. Boom, 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 boom. Straight up killed him.
What the
Okay, chat. Let me know until we get more what's going on. And what we're gonna do real quickly here is I'm gonna take you over to. Hang on here. I'm gonna take you over to. Hang on, chat with me. Hang on. I want you to see something that's very, very important.
trust?
Okay, chat. So I believe in change, and I believe change can happen. I'm combining these 2 videos so that you can understand. I'm trying to give you the straight information as it's happening. Okay, I believe in change, but you're going to see somebody else that comes on here that believes in change too. Now, some of the things he says, I don't. I agree with. I agree with. You know, obviously he's a little bit more radical in some of his beliefs, but uh, there's a lot of truth to what he says. You can't. One thing you can't argue about is history. If you're a history person, America doesn't have the greatest history, and we're going down a road again that's kind of repeating history. Listen up.
This department is not something any of us can assume. It is by far our greatest commodity. It must be earned continuously, and I think it can be lost in a single afternoon. The thinness of trust in the city right now did not start.
Well, we can shut this down. You can stop talking because we don't want to hear anything you've been saying. You're going to say the same thing you all say every time a black body gets shot down in this city. This is a corrupt city. That's right. Have no fear. The anti-Zionist is here. You understand me? You won't be able to talk today because I'm going to keep talking because I was born to talk my talk and walk my walk too. I told these young people back here on our way here that we have the power. Not that
This man is 110% sold out, and he's 110% against becoming a police state. And we're there almost. I mean, the minute they try to take away the Fourth Amendment law or the Fifth Amendment laws, or they start coming against, the Constitution. A lot of police don't even believe in the Constitution anymore. They hate the Constitution. They talk about it because it stops them from doing what they really want to do to us. And they say it. Oh, you're one of those people. You're one of those people. Okay, yeah. You're a YouTuber. But really what they're saying is, oh, the Fourth Amendment. Okay, yeah. The Fourth Amendment. And they say stuff like that. And they don't realize what they're spitting out of their mouth. The very reason why they have a job is to protect the Constitution of the United States of America as lawmen, and to uphold the laws of the land. And they're not doing that. They're destroying the laws of the land at the same time, putting their hand up and taking an oath and saying, I blah, 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 promise to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, domestic, enemy, all domestic, all enemies, foreign, and blah blah blah. I know, my mind is just, I know it because I took it. I know it because I believe in it. Foreign and domestic. Let's go, guys.
Badge, not that weapon. We have the power. The city of Madison is corrupt. From the DA to the what's the name of this?
They say Madison is one of the most corrupt police stations in America right now.
Speech with you'll deliver justice. Oh, we've seen the cameras. We've seen it was a knife in this young man's hand. We don't want to hear that today. We didn't want to hear it when they put their neck on George Floyd's neck. We don't their foot on George Floyd's neck, and we don't want to hear it today. What do you have to say about that? Oh, you don't get to talk, I said.
Right.
Go ahead.
Enough is enough.
I'll step aside.
That's right. Give me this microphone then. Excuse me. That's right. My name is Carlos Stinson. I represent APTAP. All power to all people. Zero power to Zionists. Zero power to capitalists. Zero power to colonialism. What you are doing right now in this city is continuing the disgusting nature of colonialism, the disgusting nature of imperialism. Look up the definition of imperialism. It's all within the policies, which means when these police officers come down on the street and they decide that they want to take the life of another brown body, there is no oversight for that. That's imperialism, ladies and gentlemen. This man signed up to be an enforcer of imperialism. Is there anybody else want to say anything? It doesn't matter what, okay, the people want to talk. Come up here, the people want to talk. The people want to talk. Come up here. This is our press conference. And I put my lips all over this microphone. Power to the people. No power to Zionists. That's right. Anybody got anything they want to say? Let us know. You got some questions y'all want to ask? Ask us some questions. We're taking questions. Anybody. I didn't think so. Turn up your Zionist noses because your entire communications and media department is all about Zionism and colonialism. We will not stand. I am a part of the class that has been oppressed and struggled my entire life. My grandmother struggled. My mother struggled. Their grandmother struggled. Those people struggled. We go back far enough and we can see that there was a white European that colonized us, that stole land, that committed genocide right here on America. And you guys want to host your bourgeoisie revolution. You guys want to run your mouths about how disgusting socialism is. You haven't seen socialism, okay? I am a revolutionary intercommunalist, okay? I believe that there is no separation of the struggle. You see my hand right here? This is how this is fragmentation. All of these struggles, Palestine, Congo, America, Sudan, Venezuela. But when you put that fist together, you get the power of intercommunalism. So I'm on Donald Trump's side, okay? I don't like communism because you guys have rebranded communism. You guys have took socialism and the fight for liberation and turned it into something you can profit for. Just like the non-profit organizations inside of this city. I've seen the paperwork. I've followed the paper trail. I have smelled the Zionism all throughout your city. It is time for you guys to wrap it up. You got. It's time to go. You don't have no questions. Let's go. It won't be no meeting today. You go for it.
That we are all here for a conversation, and I would like to hear what the police chief has to finish saying. And I want you to also be a part of that conversation because this is an opportunity for us to have a conversation.
So what you're doing is you coddling up to imperialism, brother. There will be no coddling to imperialism. If you don't have a question about what kind of charges are going to be brought by so you are coddling to imperialism. I don't stand for that. I'm fundamentally rejected, brother. You can get on. If you got some questions about what's going to happen to these pigs that killed that young man because he appeared to be homeless, then let us know. Will there be just so? That sounds like a song. There will be no investigation.
Police have asked DCI to do is a homicide investigation.
So
One second, because I don't do the yellow double black.
I don't care.
All right, listening in there to this press conference.
Okay, so listen, chat. He's right. In so many words, not in every word, but in so many words, he's right. History, he's right. And we are starting to head that way again. We have police officers over and over and over and over committing murders. Not non-justified murders. Besides the beatings, tasing, arresting people for no crimes, which is, we all know, is a form of kidnapping. They justify it. It's kidnapping, but they justify it. Because if we stuck anybody in our car because we thought they were doing wrong, we would get charged for kidnapping. Police, until these body cams started happening, you didn't see police officers getting convictions. It's not a wonder why Madison police do not have body cams yet. Think about it. Any police department that does not want to be held accountable 110% for their policing will fight that tooth and nail because it exposes 100% of the reality of what's going on. Police can't talk freely. Police can't do things freely. Police have to watch their P's and Q's. And police do not like it, especially police officers that are a wild bill out there. And I'll guarantee you, chat, when we find out this police officer and who did the shooting, when we find out his jacket, his past is going to be rotten. And the first thing they're asked is, how is he still a police officer? Mark my words. I will have to play this section of this tape on our second part because I'll guarantee you he has a bad history and he probably should have been fired many years ago. A year ago, 6 months ago, 10, 5 different instances ago, whatever it is. I'll guarantee you he has 6, 7 different instances that he could have been just fired. but because accountability is probably so low in Madison. But thank God for citizens that have cameras. Thank God for the world, because we changed a long time ago with putting cameras all over the streets. Every citizen has a phone camera or cameras. I'm telling you, chat, it's going to be an ugly day. And I pray for justice for this young man. I pray for justice for this young man's life, man, and his family. So please, man, once again, let these videos always play to the end. YouTube's put another restriction on us that whoever watches our videos, to get that full accountability where we can build our videos up, they have to watch it all the way through. Secondly, they pushing the like buttons on us. And then obviously we want you guys, the more we have people subscribing, the more we have people that we can educate, and the more we can do and make us more stronger to really make a case in this community, in our communities. And I believe this, the more people we reach, the more people we touch, the more education, and the more the people are aware of what's going on. Because I'm going to tell you something, a lot of our citizens are not educated. Police walk up and they push them around. Can I check your car? Can I come to your house? Can I, give me your name, give me your number. Oh, okay, here. Do you have an ID? Yeah, here you go. I mean, just that's the police are used to that. Nobody questions them. But now that people are educated, two major things, and I'm gonna end with this, that are happening right now, are changing the game. The body cams and YouTube. YouTube is changing the game too. Because why? We're educating people that are watching these videos, and they're learning about the laws. They're learning about Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, First Amendment. They're learning about the Constitution of the laws, why they didn't learn them in school, why we didn't, whatever. But now we're educating we the people, and people are saying, wait a minute here. You mean somebody can't just walk up and just ask me for my ID? No, unless they suspect you of a crime or you committed a crime, and they have to be able to articulate that crime. Oh, okay. You mean a police officer can't just walk into my house? No. Can a police officer just open my car door? No. Can he reach into my car? No. There's a lot of things that the law teaches you. And the first thing you ask a police officer when he walks up on you and he starts talking to you, he's questioning you, and you feel like, okay, wait a minute, why is he questioning? You say, wait a minute, am I detained? Am I free to go? If they say no, that's a legal term that in court will help you. And then you say, okay, do you suspect me of a crime? Why am I detained? Tell me why I'm detained. What is the crime? They have to explain and articulate that crime. There's so much people, I can go on about traffic stops, how long. So listen, the education on these videos are so important. That's why we say subscribe, help us to make our reach bigger, greater, and more powerful. We become more powerful with you behind us, chat. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys. And I truly believe this. I truly believe that we are going to change policing one